This video relates to the subject Fundamentals of Management and Life Skills. This is prescribed for first semester Bangalore BCom students, and this session is 37. Unit 4 Communication Skills, and in this session, we're going to talk about etiquettes and mannerisms in personal and business meetings. Now, at the end of the session, the students will be able to understand the meaning of etiquette and mannerism in personal meetings as well as business meetings. Now, what is etiquette? Etiquette is a code of behavior that indicates expectations for social behavior according to contemporary conventional norms within a society, social class, or group. Now, when you are a part of a society or a group of people, when you're together, you're expected to behave in a certain manner which is socially acceptable, and such behavior is called as etiquette. Okay, you're expected to say certain things in a certain manner, or eat in a certain way, or dress in a certain way, or talk in a certain way, use your body language in a certain way. Now, all this forms a part of etiquette. It encompasses the prescriptive elements of culture. Okay, it's a very, very significant part of the culture because culture determines how a certain people are supposed to behave. The things people are expected to do, say, avoid doing, or avoid saying. Sometimes it's also about what you avoid saying and avoid doing, also. And business etiquette is an integral part of different countries and regions' business culture. In fact, just like society has its norms, society has its etiquettes, even the business has certain elements of etiquettes which is ingrained in the culture of people. So when you're conducting business with certain people, you're supposed to behave in a certain manner and conduct yourself in a certain manner. Now, what is the importance of etiquettes? It provides you a standard framework within which business people can operate as they communicate and collaborate. So, when you are collaborating or communicating with people of different cultures or people of different areas, you're supposed to behave in a certain manner and do certain things and say certain things. So, this will provide you the standard framework for doing it. And attention to etiquette is a sign of professionalism. When you're supposed to be a professional, you're supposed to pay attention to these etiquettes and respect for others. It can make positive first impressions while building trust among colleagues. So when you are trying, business is all about trust. So when you're trying to build a trustful relationship between people, it's very important that you understand what is the kind of etiquettes it's expected to be followed. You're supposed to dress in a certain way, say certain things, not say certain things, not do certain things, and do certain things. So all such things are considered as etiquettes. Now, like say for example, in certain countries like Japan, you have to be on time for your business meetings. If you're early, they consider you too eager. If you're late, you're considered to be uh, not interested in the deal. So you have to be on time. There's a lot of focus which is paid on timings. In certain places like Australia, you are not supposed to be on time. Okay, if you're on time, they feel that you're too eager. So you're supposed to be a little late for your business meetings. So, all such kind of small nuances that you find is called as your etiquette. Now, when business partners and co workers adhere to a well understood code of etiquette, it can be easier for diverse individuals to work together. So, when you know that there's a common behavioral pattern that you'll have to follow, it becomes easier for people of various cultural backgrounds and various nationalities and various places and various backgrounds to come together and work together. They can focus their energies on the task at hand rather than trying to understand the cultural differences. So it becomes easier to follow. Now, what are the features of business etiquette? Etiquette encompasses a range of factors. I told you there are a number of things that is involved in etiquette. It includes your dressing, your body language, your things that you say, things that you don't say, the way you speak, and everything is included. Verbal and non-verbal communication is a large part of etiquette. communication styles, taboo topics. Taboo topics are topics which you don't want to speak in certain places. There'll be certain places where you should avoid speaking certain things. Preferred speaking distances vary by culture. So, in some cultures, it is preferred to be near when you're speaking. Some cultures you maintain certain distance. Like in India, you have to be at a certain distance when you're talking to people, especially women have to maintain a certain distance. Dress and appearance is another important facet of etiquette. I told you the way you dress and the way your appearance is. It's a very, very important facet of etiquette. Time sensitivity, like I was telling you earlier, some cultures play emphasis on punctuality and others see it as an eagerness or even hastiness. So, goes on changing from one culture to another. Now, what are the benefits of business etiquettes? An understanding of business etiquette facilitates cross cultural communication and trade in addition to increased productivity in workplace. So, when you understand someone's culture and respect it, that adds a lot to the way that you organize or conduct your business. Bringing managers and small business from around the world can spur innovation and industrial progress through open sharing of ideas. Now, it's very important that you understand the etiquette of people because you need to collaborate with people all around the world. Only when you do so, there are different minds which can collaborate together and spur a lot of innovation and new ideas. There could be a lot of ideas jiggling across, coming across from various parts of the world, and that can happen only when people come together. And when people come together, it's important that they understand what are the etiquettes to be followed. And collaboration of individuals with diverse experiences and cultural backgrounds can bring the world's brightest mind together, providing a commonly understood framework for social interactions. So, whenever you're conducting a business or even a personal meeting, it's very important that you follow a certain amount of etiquettes, a certain amount of code of accepted social behaviors, and that should be reflected in the way you dress and talk and carry yourself, and you should understand their culture and etiquette before even you start doing business or even have a personal sort of an interaction with them. This will take you a long way in conveying the message that you want to convey.